Then you said we had not added infrastructure. Then he comes again,
he speaks about debt forgiveness. Debt forgiveness is a term of art. It is not the same as debt restructuring.
Okay.
Debt forgiveness,
but it is part of
it's a technical term of art. You understand? Debt forgiveness has to do with a nation owing a debt obligation, and the creditor voluntarily saying that because of this program, we are forgiving you this debt.
X amount.
Debt restructuring is when you have borrowed monies from people, you are supposed to pay them, the time is due for you to pay them, and you go telling them that I can't pay because I misused those borrowed funds. And because I can't pay, allow me, instead of me paying your money now, the coupon, give me 15 years to 20 years. Forgetting that some of these people may even die by that time. So give me this amount of time. And the interest, the coupon that I'm supposed to pay you, I want to give you a haircut. I want to reduce it. And the people don't have a choice. You take it or you leave it. That is a draconian debt restructuring. It is tantamount to expropriating the lifetime savings and investments of people. You can't equate it. And that can never be positive. Do you know what that has done to the image of Ghana? Today, Ghana has become the butt of all jokes in the Committee of Nations. We can't have access to the capital markets because of that. And tomorrow, any future government will face the brunt, the consequences. Because should we even return to the capital market, the coupon rate we will get will be very choking. Then, Doc, to add insult to injury, he now reminds us of the biggest misplaced priority in our country today. The uncompleted Bank of Ghana Square, or they call it the Bank Square. A building that is supposed to be what? Is it 8-story or 9-story or 10-story? You've done about 6-story. It is uncompleted. You assemble everybody there to commission them because you are bereft of developmental projects. You want to Akufo-Addo wants to commission something to prove that he has worked. So you are going to commission an uncompleted, misplaced priority. We should clap for you. That means that the economy is showing signs of recovery.
Confidence.
This building you're talking about actually triggers pain in the hearts of many Ghanaians. The Bank of Ghana 2 years ago incurred a loss of 60 billion cedis. You know that. Last year, 10.5 billion cedis. Even before that, the Bank of Ghana has been making losses. Under John Mahama, the Bank of Ghana made profits and decided to use the profits to build a hospital, the Bank Hospital, which became a safe haven for you, appointees of this government, when COVID struck. That is what the visionary John Mahama and the Bank of Ghana did in our time. When we were making profit, we were building a hospital. You have been making losses because you've been printing money to finance the corruption and wastefulness of this government. And even at the time you're making huge losses, at the time the bank has signed an MOU with government for government to recapitalize it with our taxes. You have taken $250 million and dumped that into a so-called headquarters building. This is few years after the Bank of Ghana spent $50 million to renovate its existing headquarters. You have renovated your existing headquarters at $50 million. That was not enough. At the time you are making unprecedented losses, at the time Ghanaians are suffering, you have $250 million. You won't invest that in a productive venture, something that can improve the livelihoods of Ghanaians and create jobs, or even pay the people you owe. You are spending that money on a headquarters building, and you are happy. A building that initially was supposed to cost $81 million has now transmogrified into a $250 million building. And we don't even know whether they have exceeded that one too. The whole project is shrouded in opacity and procurement breaches. And this is what you are celebrating, Honorable. This is what you are celebrating.
It's been commissioned.
I leave the judgment to Ghanaians. And very soon, on the 7th of December, Ghanaians will pass their verdict. You guys don't simply get it. that leadership is about serving the people. You must apply the meager resources of state judiciously for the benefit of the people. What benefit will suffering Ghanaians get from this building? What benefit? Already you have wasted about $58 million on that useless hole you call a cathedral. Check the equivalent of $58 million today, more than 1 billion cedis. Imagine what that could have done. People are sitting home, professional allied workers, nurses, teachers, because you say you don't have financial clearance. You waste money like this, and then you say you can't employ people. And you will still come and sit and say, your dream, your whole aspiration in life is to get an opportunity to work in that building.
When did I say
You said that here. Finally, Doc.
It's on record.
You guys.
I don't remember saying that.
You guys, look, you have to be honest and candid with the people of this country and show, excuse my language, some respect to Ghanaians. Every Ghanaian knows that in the history of Ghana, the vice president who has been given the greatest opportunity by his boss is Bawumia. It is so unfair to Ghanaians for you to suggest that Bawumia has been neglected and sidelined, like deputy ministers are sidelined. Bawumia is not a deputy minister.
Hold on. I didn't use so.
No, because that is the context of your argument. That
I never used those words.
You just opposed Bawumia's position to that of a deputy minister and cited Espio Gabra vis-a-vis Hannah Tete and all that. That is not the case. Anytime Akufo-Addo has traveled, a minister has not acted as president. It's Bawumia who acts.
The constitution cannot
so that
allow
Espio Gabra Hannah Tete analogy doesn't apply because Bawumia always acts as president in the absence of Akufo-Addo. Again, this Bawumia has been the chairman of the economic management team. He adored the team and said, what a solid team. And everything that looks like a positive achievement in this government has been credited to him. How can you be approbating and reprobating? Ghana post GPS, yeah, it is Bawumia. If it is the dollar that is now dancing power logo against the city, oh, that one is not Bawumia. It's who is Akufo-Addo. This hypocrisy will not win you the election. This is what Harris did. Kamala Harris did, and the Americans rejected him. Because Bawumia is part and parcel of this government. He shares in the successes of this government, and he shares in the failings of this government. This attempt to extricate him from responsibility and liability is an exercise in futility. Ghanaians are more discerning. Did you hear that Kronti Hini in Eastern Region speak the last night?
No.
You understand? You cannot say that this man was not given the opportunity. Ghana, Vice President Bain, and then the President had an opportunity to Bawumia. Vice President Bain. Akufo-Addo gave everything economy to Bawumia.
Can I come in now?
So please don't go there. And you see, it is sad that you from the MPP will sit here and say, you quote Damboche and say that we have been in opposition for 8 years. We don't have any policy, we are empty. No, we are empty. At least the young people of this country know what John Mahama stands for in terms of job creation. They know his solution. And that solution is the 24-hour economy policy. I've traveled the length and breadth of Ghana. When you start saying 24, the audience will say our economy. They know it. They understand it. The polls are clear. They know of the Women's Development Bank, which is going to ensure that cheaper credit, affordable, low-interest loans are provided to women to go into business.
It's been done already.
They know of the National Apprenticeship Program.
Repackaged Maslot.
They know of the Jumara Program. They know about the farmer service centers we are going to establish, first of its kind. They know of the farm banks. What is your policy for job creation? One policy that your leader Bawumia has announced to create jobs. You don't have one. His policy is Sisifia. Anytime you see Bawumia on the stage, he's dancing offbeat to Owo Sisifia Nibi. Owo Sisifia Nibi. That is all. Bawumia doesn't have one policy on job creation. Not even one.
What's TVET doing?
If you see Bawumia on stage, if it is not Sisifia he's dancing to, no, we try and he's insulting Ghanaians. Nyamina shira na shimo. Nyamina shira ono Bawumia na share. Why won't he say that? Nyamina shira na share. Why won't he say that? Because today his brother and his brother's wife are enjoying inflated, what the Auditor General describes as inflated, corrupt sole source contracts. We know Resource Access Limited and inflated sole source deals they have benefited from under Cocoa rules. We know the Sunyani Airport project they did. We know. So Bawumia can say that Nyamia Shirano Nashiyen because he will be laughing to the bank after the December 7th election. His brother has made a lot. He's going to enjoy. You understand? Either than that, what policy does he have to better the lives of this country? He is talking about some flat rate tax and some amnesty. What is his job creation initiative? And where is his track record to buttress that?